We all know Detroit's in trouble, a bankrupt city full of crumbling houses, abandoned factory buildings, and a fast-dwindling population. But while the politicians, unions, and investors slug it out in bankruptcy court and grasp for their share of what little cash the city has left, ordinary citizens are left to make do in a city with no functioning government. This is what happens when people are left to their own devices. This is Anarchy in Detroit.
You will not invest and you will not live any place that's unsafe.
The one thing most everyone agrees that the government should provide is police. But in a city where emergency response times are more than 5 times the national average, private security firms like Threat Management have even taken the law into their own hands.
We escort people into their businesses. We make sure they safely get from their car to their business. The way we do that is by circling their building before they actually enter, looking for threats before they have a chance to lay in wait for that person coming to open their business. These escorts are $10 for each escort in, and it's very affordable. We used to have a problem here in Detroit with hijacked cigarette trucks. In one situation, they actually took the truck, took hostages, and physically took them to a different city. We stopped all those hijackings, and for this other company, it's a $100 million company. So those are the companies that basically afford us the ability to go out and help people for free.
But this isn't just some vigilante group engaged in Wild West shootouts.
What we bring to the table are a lot of heroic people that are altruistically motivated to create change in people's lives and keep them alive. And in 20 years, not one person who came to us for help has been injured. Not one person has been killed. They came to us for help, and not one person on our staff has been killed. Police officers and police departments are tasked with arresting people after they've broken the law. So if you think about it, the core values and the metrics by which they are measured, a law enforcement way of thinking is based upon prosecution, and ours is based upon prevention.
Detroit's crime rate is still 5 times the national average. One factor that has led its citizens to flee the city, where about 1/3 of the land is vacant and abandoned.
I attribute the bankruptcy and all the economic issues to a lack of safety. If you don't feel safe, why would you invest in a business there? If you don't feel like your employees are going to be safe, if you don't feel like your investment's going to return. If you have a family and you get educated, why would you not leave a place that is not safe? You would. You would leave any place that's not safe. So a lot of people left for that reason. And once the people are gone, the businesses are gone, there's not going to be any tax base. So you can't have a flourishing, thriving city if it's unsafe. And a lot of times they think of it just the opposite. People in general think if we had more money, if we had a thriving city, we could then have safety, which is not true. In the absence of safety, you will have nothing.